One of the lesser-known designs by Edward Thomson was his own B2 class. These were rebuilds of Gresley's B-17 Sandringham class. They had new boilers with a pressure increase from 200 to 225 psi, and the front bogie was moved forward by 5 inches. Number 2871 was the first of these to be rebuilt due to a connecting rod failure, putting it in the works for major repairs. It was outshopped as a B2 in August of 1945, and 9 more would follow, with the last being completed by British Rail in 1949. Number 2871 was put up against a normal B-17/1, number 2827. The rebuild proved a 10% increase in efficiency, but when a B-17/6, a B-17 with a Thomson boiler, was tested against the B2, the B-17 proved slightly more efficient and powerful. At this point, Thomson deemed the B2 experiment something of a failure. A B-17 with a new boiler was better than a B2, and the B-1s suited the mixed traffic work better anyway. But the B2s already existed, and they weren't terrible locomotives, so they were kept on mainline passenger work in Old Great Eastern Territory. The B2s were withdrawn in 1958 and 1959. The B-17s were withdrawn between 1954 and 1960, outliving the B2s by just a year. And the B1s that the B2s were meant to supplement? They didn't start being withdrawn until 2 years after the B2s were all gone, surviving up into 1967. No B2s survived, 2 B1s have been preserved, and a new B-17 is being built. And there is genuinely impressive progress being made on the B-17, as you can see on their website. Just look up the B-17 Steam Locomotive Trust. There is progress updates as recent as January of this year being 2025. Go check it out. They talk about what they've done, what they're working on, and what their goals are, and of course, how to help. Before we call it quits here, I just want to mention that I'm going to take more time between uploads, hopefully to make more interesting videos. If nothing else, the scripts might be the same or similar, but at the very least, the editing needs to be better for me to be happy with what I'm doing. Oh, and the little dude you saw in the corner talking at you earlier, that's probably going to stick around, but I want to make some changes to that as well.